Hey guys, Mystic Eve here at Center of Mystic Arts in Costa Rica. So those of you who know how portals can be, and those of you who don't, maybe check out the old video game Portal. Since the 2022 portal, it has been 12 days. I have not been able to upload the video and almost tossed it because then I was like, it doesn't make any sense. It's not the 2022 anymore. It doesn't make any sense to post it until I realized that it had been 12 days since then, and the 2 and the 1 make 3, which is pushing it past the portal. Now I am sitting here looking back on the other side of the portal, and it doesn't look so bad. It was kind of crazy going through it. I had 5 other empathic magicians here, and a couple that needed some deep inner healing. There was a lot of tidal waves when this spread that you're about to watch came about. Since then, coma has shifted. 2 of the magicians have moved out. Now we are left with 3, not including Sophie, because she's only like a quarter. We have been time slipping and karma completing and shadow working, ceremonial, divining all of these days. So as we slip through the portal, I hope you enjoy the perspective, and it also echoes of journaling, so that you can go back and reflect on what happened, especially as magicians, and we're practicing awareness, and so much synchronicity happens in just one day. It's hard to keep all of that in your mind. Spoil alert. No, because you already seen the picture from the beginning anyway. As we see in this spread, we end with 2 of Swords. This accumulation of the powers of the mind as we focus and move forward and look back and slip through time. See you on the other side. Hey guys, Mystic Eve here. I am finally back at home at Coma in Costa Rica, Center of Mystic Arts. It's been a few days, maybe weeks. It's been a while since I've done a video. I had to travel and settle in, and I get home to a full house of 7, throwing myself into unexpected emotional overloads and sensational overloads. But since I do enjoy a carnival, I'm having fun. So I am going to get on with it. We are in Pisces season right now. Moon in Scorpio. Everybody's still kind of dancing on one side of the party. It's us and them. Don't really have a lot of words today, so we'll see what the cards have to say. Center, north, south, east, and west. In the center, we have 5 of Wands. This fiery, in-between worlds, being a magician and traveling and being with a group of people who are also very powerful, empathic, and are fearless and want to dive into astrology and study and magic and yoga. I feel this 5 of Wands as the center of, Coma being a place to experience that in between, that looking into the beyond before you make that step into 6. It's the number of Mars, and Mars is a goat at the moment, dancing with Pluto and Venus, his queen, and Pluto the bad boy. So they are looking like they're having fun. The fire and the wands has a lot to do with passion and, really striving to find what you're passionate about. It might sound weird, but there's a lot of people that haven't felt what it feels like to be passionate about something because they've never had the opportunity to explore what their passions are, So I feel that in this card as well, being the center, being all of us Coma kids here practicing. So let's see what's in the north. Let's see what's in the ether, what's dancing around, and it's the 2 of hearts. So much love, so much just 2s. Oh, and not even to mention that today that I'm recording it, of course, when I upload it and when you watch it, it's not going to be 2022. There's a lot of 2s. And there's another one. We definitely are going to do ceremony tonight with half of us. Half of us are out in town going to a party. The me and you might be in focus. And what we're thinking about. Love. Lovers. Oh my God, all talk about like twin flames during MTVs and synergy, which is the practice we do daily here at Center of Mystic Arts. Every morning we get together and we do movements, meditations, ecstatic dance, vocal toning, sound healing, and then we synergize with tarot. And there has been a lot of talk between us all about letting go of this idea of the other person to complete me, and how our higher selves are what ends up completing us, so that we don't strive to look for somebody else in physical form to do this. We're that whole idea of being independent and self-love is all in the ether, in the air at Coma. So what's keeping us grounded? What is in the ground? The King of Diamonds, of Earth, of Pentacles. I like to think of the diamonds as diamonds, for one, instead of pentacles or coins, because I like to think about abundance in diamond and earth form. and abundance in earth and not in coins and monetary systems. I mean, that's cool if you do, and I do too sometimes. I like to think about coins falling out of the sky and stuff like that. But, you know, this King of Diamonds makes you really think about that, in that, you know, there is the king that doesn't wear a crown, that wears a farmer's hat, that works, that toils in the ground. This is the king of abundance, if you will. Oh, Jupiter. I see you. Okay, this could be Jupiter, the boss, the grandfather archetype of abundance that takes care of us. He is, where is Jupiter? Okay. Yeah. So, at the moment, Jupiter is hanging out with Neptune and the Sun in Pisces season. So, he wanted to be seen. Neptune being the bartender, Jupiter is the boss, he owns the party, and the Sun is who the party's for, which is why it's Pisces season. It's his birthday, so we're all partying for the Sun, and they're all hanging out at the bar. It's feeling good, and it's keeping us grounded. So, thank you, Jupiter, the biggest planet in the sky. And there's my Azul doggy, Azuli Zuli. Azul, he has not been in a video in a long time. And actually, hi my baby. Hi my baby. He is a jungle dog now. I don't see him very often. He comes and he goes whenever he wants to. You're a jungle dog. You're a jungle dog. You are a free spirit. You are so free. It's nice that he comes in at this time. He's always on time. He is the king dog of Coma, and he likes to stay out in the jungle and bark at night, don't you? You like to bark at night. You. My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. Let me see if I can get that tick out of your eyeball. Okay. So, yeah, we have the King Jupiter grounding us. In the east, what is coming up over the horizon, other than the dog's nose, is Four of Wands. Oh, the Four has been coming up recently. It's very stable. It's secure, but it is a square. There's a lot of different aspects to look into, a lot of different perspectives, but there's more of that fire of the wands, the passion, the stability of your passions, instead of being wild and crazy. The focus of, like Four being so stable, it can also be very focused, as opposed to, moving and unstable. That 4, that table doesn't move, it stays focused on one point. Shedding light on this whole spread, it illuminates the power of being able to focus on something that you want to learn, maybe on energy that you want to send to or receive from something. And now we see that sun, we watch that sun go all the way to the west and set, and it's at the end of the day. Who are we going to be crawling into bed with? The 2 of Swords. We got that 2. Of course, another 2 has to come in there. But Swords, the balance of your mind, stability of passion, and the balance of our minds with these 2 cards. 2 Swords. You know, it does have a Gemini feel, the 2 of Swords. It also has that yin and yang, that black and white, that double-edged sword, the forged me and you aspect. Coming together and using our skills to help each other, work together. Yeah. At the end of the day, being able to really stay balanced in your mind. Because fire and water and air, this 2 of Swords is also kind of making me think a little bit about Chiron and him in Aries. I don't really know why, other than the 2 of Swords can also be that shadow self, looking into something like a sword. You know, it's got that edge, it's got that blade, it's definitely a weapon. So Chiron is speaking through this card, and it's speaking of being careful. At the end of the day, facing your own shadow and whether or not you're going to be able to stay balanced and grounded. With that Jupiter helping us out, now is the time. Maybe now is the time to look into some deep, dark, me and you shadow work with swords. Thank you so much for watching. And please, if you want to check out our Patreon account, the links are below. I've got books self-published on Amazon. Yeah, check all that stuff out. I'm hoping to put together a new exclusive video for Patreon. And if you'd like me to read your birth chart, just hit me up. Write a comment below. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. In love and light. And don't forget the lube.